Hi, I'm Ed from Wright. Here's a few pointers on how to set the deck pitch on your mower. Setting the deck pitch on your mower is important to maximize your engine's power, but also to keep a good cut quality. It's important that your blade has a little bit of a rake forwards, a little bit of pitch to it. If the blade is pitched back, then actually what's happening is the blade is repeatedly cutting the grass a little bit short up here, and again when it comes back it's cutting the grass again. It's cutting it twice. And what that does is it consumes more power and it bruises the blade tips. It'll make the lawn look a little bit browner, and actually the lawn won't be as healthy because it'll be more susceptible to different illnesses when it's bruised like that. So it's important to have a good pitch for good cut quality. What you want to do is you want to put your mower on flat ground, and you want to measure from the ground to the front of the blade here, pointing the blade straight forwards. You'll measure the front and you'll measure the back. You want to target 1/4 inch of pitch when you have regular tire pressure, which is about 18 psi. Now if you choose to use a lower air pressure for a softer ride, then you may need to use just a little bit more pitch, but you'll have to work that out exactly how much pressure you put in the tires. So let me show you how to change the pitch on your mower. First, this is a fixed deck machine. A fixed deck machine, you change the pitch by using these shims up here. Those are your course adjustment. And then to change the height on this machine regionally, you would adjust your wheel motor support position or your caster mounting position. On the floating deck machines, you have a little bit more fine control of that. Let me show you on a standard intensity how to change the pitch. So here we have a standard intensity. Standard intensity, what you want to do first off is you want to take a marker and you want to mark your starting point right there. Then you want to take a 1/2 inch breaker bar. You'll loosen these a little bit. Rotate this to match your pitch. And then tighten it up again. Now, the rear is very similar. Let me show you that. So in the rear, same thing again. We would loosen these bolts. We would mark it. Put your breaker bar in. Loosen these bolts. Adjust your pitch and retighten those bolts. Now it's important that when you set all 4 corners of your deck, that no one corner is loose. You want to be sure that the deck is evenly suspended by all 4 corners. So let me show you on a Standard X how to change this set. This set actually has a rubber isolated vertical hanger. So this hanger, what you would do here is you would grab the top bracket and you'd use a wrench. It's especially convenient if you have a ratchet wrench. And you would adjust your pitch either up or down. Let me show you on the back what that looks like. So I've already removed the shield from the back of this machine, and inside here you can see a hanger. It's the same kind of hanger that's in the front. Again, I would put a wrench underneath here and adjust and be sure that all 4 corners are equally carrying that load. Let me show you on a ZTO how to change the set here. So a ZTO, you want a 3/8 breaker bar or ratchet. You put this in this hex hole right here. Again, you'd want to mark this hanger with a marker on this back side. So you mark it right here. Put your breaker bar in, loosen the bolts on the back, adjust it either up or down, whatever you need, and then tighten your bolts again. The reason you want to use the mark is if it slips or you lose your position, you always can come back to that original position. It makes it a lot easier. Let me give you one other additional tip on setting your pitch. A lot of our floating deck machines have a link that goes from the front to back like this, and there is adjustment in it. You don't want to use this adjustment to set your pitch. You want to use your chain hangers here. This distance needs to be a particular length. If you think that it may be out of adjustment, talk to your dealer and they could get you the specs that it needs to be. Hopefully that'll help you get your pitch right and give you the best cut quality possible.